it's Amber with Kaleidoscope Yoga. I'm so glad that you're here today. So we're going to do a practice that I like to call slow and strong, and I would say it's probably a level 2 basic yoga moves, but we're going to work the core a little bit today, and we're going to make things a little slower so we can really get in and feel those muscles working. So if you'd like to join me, come on over to the front of the mat. And we're just going to find our mountain pose here for just a few breaths. So just relaxing the arms, let the shoulders relax down the back, and really feel the feet planting into your mat. And wherever you are in your day, just allow yourself to come into this present moment. Really kind of taking stock of your space and just really allowing you to be fully present in it. This will be a shorter practice, perfect to fit into the middle of the day or in the morning or at night, really any time. Letting your breath as you exhale move to the soles of the feet, sending that energy down to the earth. Noticing the breath at the tip of the nose, breathing in cool air, exhaling warmer air. And this would be a good time if you wanted to set an intention for your class today. And then letting a smile come to play in the corners of the lips. And then taking a deep breath in, we're going to draw the hands above the head. And exhale, float it down, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, lengthening through the crown of the head, letting those sits bones move to the back corners of the room. And exhale, release. High five. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, release it down. The kitties always seem to be on a mission. Last time, inhale, flat back. And exhale, bring the fingertips to the floor, bending the knees, and we're going to release our left foot back and come into a lunge. So get yourself set up so you feel safe and secure in your balance. And so keeping front knee above front ankle, and then pressing into that back heel, really kind of solidifying the grip with the toes to the floor onto the mat, and then lengthening as best as you can from the crown of the head to the heel, and making sure that your weight is in the heel and the front foot, and we're not dropping into the toes. We want to protect our knee. One more breath here. Feeling the legs start to activate. Those muscles are starting to wake up. As we lift a little bit higher through our hips. And then sink that right hip back. And as you do, press into your big toe to keep that part of the foot anchored. Good. All right. On your next inhale, we're going to draw ourselves up. Bring those palms together, and we're going to exhale into our prayer twist. Elbow on top of thigh. So left elbow, right thigh. And we're going to press the palms together, elongate through the spine. The right elbow faces towards the ceiling. And we are, whoa, we are relaxed through the shoulders. I just got home. They're very excited. So let's take a nice deep inhale, bringing the fingertips up. And we're going to exhale, right hand to the floor on the inside of the leg. Back foot is going to come parallel to the mat. And we're going to lengthen up through the left hand, relaxing that left shoulder. And if you want a little bit of a stretch in the inner thigh, you can kind of press the right arm into your knee and kind of pull that knee towards your left arm. And just find breath here. Connecting with the back foot. Strong through the right leg. Take a nice deep inhale here. And then we're going to bring the left hand down to the floor. And then we're going to wander our way into a wide angled forward fold. So that right foot is going to come parallel to the left. A little bend in the knees here. And let's walk that fingertips out just a little bit. And depending on how long your arms are, you might need to tent the fingers. And we want to try to find a flat back here. So just lifting through the arms and then lengthening through the neck. And then take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, float down. Let's do that again. Inhale, find that flat back. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Last time, exhale, and you may have already started to feel a little activation in the inner thighs, maybe even around the back of the legs. And now I'm going to invite you to find a little movement. So maybe you kind of bow into that left leg, straightening out the right leg. And then taking an inhale and using your hands for security, walking yourself over. And again, getting a nice deep stretch through the inner thigh. And then back in and over. One more time, bring it up. Actually, two more times. We're going to come over to the right leg. And then this time, we're going to bring it all the way through and walk the hands to the left toes. Bring the left toes pointing towards the front of the mat, or the back of the mat, I guess. And then turning up that back heel so we find our lunge again. So when we do find our lunge on this side, we again want to make sure that we are safe and secure in our stance. So our front foot and the back foot maybe have a few, at least 6 inches in between, just so we're not standing on a balance beam. Pressing through that back heel, connecting the toes to the floor, relaxing through the shoulders, bringing that front knee above the ankle, and making sure the weight is more in the heel than it is the toes, and lengthening through the crown of the head. We're going to take an inhale. We're going to draw ourselves up. Bring those palms together, and we're going to exhale. Find your prayer twist on this side. So right elbow on left leg. And so in prayer twist, there's so much happening here. Palms are pressing together so we can draw the left elbow to the ceiling. We're lengthening through the crown. Legs are super strong. And then we find our breath. Nice and soft. Noticing the parts of the body that are working, and noticing the parts of the body that are like, hey, I got this. Finding that ease in the effort. And then on your next inhale, we're going to start to come forward, drawing the palms up. And exhale, left hand to the floor on the inside of the foot. Right foot turns parallel to the back of the mat. And again, we see if we want to find that stretch here on the inner part of the thigh by pressing the elbow and the knee together. And then we're kind of rolling our right shoulder back. So we kind of open up a little bit more through the chest. But it's relaxed. You can find some brightness in your fingers. And find the breath. All right, one more deep inhale here. And as you exhale, right hand's gonna come on down. We're gonna turn that back heel up, and we're gonna make our way into a forward fold. Ooh. So, bringing the feet to the mat, solidifying that space. Let the heels, let your weight fall into the heels just a little bit. And if you find that forward folds make you feel a little dizzy or lightheaded, instead of dropping the neck down, keep the gaze towards the floor. Let's take an inhale, find your flat back. Exhale. Inhale, flat back. Exhale. One more time, inhale, flat back. Exhale. So hang here for just a second. We're going to drop our booty down just a little bit and let our heels, or the weight come into the heels again. You should be able to move your toes, but we don't want them to pop up, of course. And we're going to come into chair. So fingertips are going to draw out in front of you. Good. We're going to relax that tailbone. We don't want the tailbone sticking out. We're not trying to twerk. Well, maybe some of us are. To each his own. We're going to take a nice deep inhale here. And as you exhale, pull the arms in. Now as you inhale, palms are going to come up and you're going to press through the soles of the feet. Draw yourself up. Exhale, bring yourself down again. Inhale, draw yourself up. And if you have the space, you can draw the hands to the side. Exhale, draw the hands down. Inhale, engaging the legs, the glutes. Exhale. We're going to do one more like this. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring it down. I'm going to offer you up a little challenge here. Come to the toes. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring it down. Keep trying. If you're wobbling, inhale, bring it up. This is our balance challenge for today. Exhale. We got 3 more. Inhale. Connect to those muscles. Exhale. I think I said 3, so we have 2 more. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale. Inhale, last time. Bring it up. You got it. Exhale, heels to the floor, forward fold. Good. Let's hang here for just a breath or 2. You can find a gentle sway from side to side. And then we're going to bend the knees generously, and we're going to bring the palms to the floor. And we're going to either step, walk, or hop into our plank. All right, here we go with a little core work. So if this is bothering your wrists, you can always come on down to your forearms to do this exercise. So I think these are called stair climbers. I'm not even sure. I do know they fire up the old core though. So relaxing the shoulders back, engaging through the core, your bottom's down. We don't want it up. So we find this nice long line, and we're just gonna take an inhale, and we're gonna bring in the right knee to the right elbow on the exhale. Inhale out, exhale, left knee in. Keep it going. Keep it going. You got this. Engage that core. Just a few more rounds. If you get tired, take a break. One more round. Woo! All right. Knees down. Roll to your belly. Take a break for just a moment. If the arms are feeling a little sore, go ahead and rest the hands behind. All right. Let's draw the nose towards the mat. We're going to take our hands and we're going to place the palms facing the floor, forehead towards the floor. Draw the palms up about an inch or so. And so we're going to leave the gaze towards the mat. We're not going to lift the gaze like we would normally do in a baby cobra. We're going to press gently into the pubic bone, connect with the tops of the feet, and you're going to take an inhale, and you're going to draw the elbows back to the waist, but you're still going to hug shoulder blades to spine. You're just not going to lift the gaze. And then exhale, bring it down. Inhale, elbows back. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, elbows back. And exhale. Whew. Bring the palms to the mat. Turn those toes under. Take an inhale. Draw yourself into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting the hips up. Pushing into the palms of the hands. Stretching up through the arms. Relaxing the neck. So we're going to do a little flow here with our breath. Downward facing dog, plank, and baby cobra. So on an inhale, lift up those heels, lift up the hips, and we're going to roll into our plank. Exhale. Take an inhale and bring it down, hugging elbows to waist. Inhale, baby cobra, gaze comes forward. Exhale, release. Let's do that again. Turn the toes under. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, roll it forward, almost as if you're kind of trying to roll over a beach ball. Inhale and exhale, come to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, relax. Turn those toes under. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll yourself over, and then exhale, down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Let's do one more. Turn those toes under, palms down. Inhale, find your plank. Exhale, into your downward facing dog, and then inhale into plank. Exhale, belly down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, down. This time you're going to inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, find your child's pose. Walk the hands back. Rest your bottom down on your heels. Bring your forehead to the floor, and the palms are going to reach around, or the fingers are going to reach around towards your toes, and you're just going to relax your body. Whew. Let the breath find the back of the rib cage. Full deep breaths. Enjoying some stillness here. Maybe notice your intention that you set at the beginning of class. And begin to roll the forehead gently from side to side. Start to wiggle the fingers and rotating the wrists a little. And then when you're ready, you can bring the palms to the floor and gently draw yourself up into a seat. And then just come and find your way onto the mat in a nice seated position. Find your breath. Letting the shoulders relax as you breathe. And close the eyes for just a few moments too. Let's take a deep breath and draw the shoulders to the ears. And exhale, relax back. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. And exhale back. Let's do one more. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale back. Let the hands find your heart space. Fingertips towards the chin, palms resting together. Thank you so much for coming to class today. You should give yourself a little pat on the back. Exerted a little burst of energy together. It felt really good. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.